Hi, this is Judy Castleberry, and this is my brand portfolio audit on Target. First, a very quick corporate overview. In 1902, George Dayton formed the Dayton Dry Goods Company. This is George Dayton. In 1962, 60 years later, which by that time it was the Dayton Hudson Corporation, opened its very first Target store. Over the years, this is some of the branding that Dayton and then Target used. In 1975, Target had become their largest revenue producer, which was pretty quick in 13 years. So by 2000, they changed their name to the Target Corporation, and they had also sold off all of their other department store chains. So this is just a very quick snapshot of their brand portfolio and what it looks like. So now I'm going to go into each one of those separately. When you think of Target, you obviously think of the stores first. So the stores come in the form of Target, like we're used to around here, Super Target, City Target, and Target Express. These are all various brands of the Target stores. They take on the role within the portfolio of being the master brand and the umbrella brand. Everything else falls under the stores. They're also the strategic brand. When you look at the role they play, they have experimented a lot with the types of stores that will be most effective in many markets, things like the Target Express. So they have introduced some strategy through this brand. One of their other brands is Target.com. Target.com is a sub-brand and a strategic brand. Again, is their product defining roles. In their portfolio roles, they're an energizer. A lot of energy comes from having this marketplace online. They're also a flanker brand because nowadays people are doing more and more of their retail shopping online. I've heard recently that up to 50% of Christmas shopping this year will be online. So it's very important that to protect their brand, they have a presence online. This is the red card, which is a part of their financial and retail services. This takes the role of a sub-brand and an endorser brand. You notice the MasterCard logo on the card. So they're being endorsed by MasterCard. This could also be considered a portfolio role of a cash cow because the thing about a credit card is it will continue to just generate revenue in the form of interest and fees all along. It's also, again, a flanker brand because, again, that competition online with things like Amazon Prime. And if you have a red card, apparently you also get some of the perks of a membership like free shipping. Which brings me to Target Brands Incorporated. This is a fully owned subsidiary of Target where many of their house brands are produced, which are usually in the role of product brands and sub-brands of various categories. Within their portfolio, the roles can be things like cash cows, strategic brands, and brand differentiators. So I'm going to talk for a moment about some of the things within Target Brands Incorporated, which are things like their home goods. A couple of their brands there are Room Essentials, which are very basic type products, put together furniture, bedding, things along that line. And then a slightly more upscale, with newer brand is Threshold. So Threshold has become an energizer here for what had kind of become a pretty lackadaisical brand. So anyway, the nice thing about Threshold is it does produce that energy. In the grocery market, which again, Target did not start out doing groceries, they only added it a few years ago, they have developed a number of house brands. Archer Farms is considered their more artisanal-based brands. And again, that's been quite a brand energizer. On the other hand, Market Pantry is pretty much staples, which means that it tends to be a little more of a cash cow because, you're going to buy those products one way or another. Recently, one of their more strategic brands has been Simply Balanced because it appeals to people looking for healthier choices. So that has created an energy. And then, of course, they're very basic up and up brands, which has a lot of cleaning supplies and paper goods. And again, just all those staples in life, which makes it, again, kind of a cash cow brand. In the fashion world, which is someplace that Target has chosen to really differentiate itself, they have numerous brands. A couple of them here are Merino and Exhilaration. And again, these brands really keep the whole Target brand fresh. People come to Target to shop for fashion. Which brings me to their exclusive brands. These are brands where they have partnered with another company that only sells certain brands exclusively at Target. For example, Levi's Denizen brand jeans, which are slightly cheaper jeans at $22.99, are sold exclusively at Target. So that becomes an endorser brand. Then other ones are things like the maternity wear. I think the Oshkosh was particularly interesting because people think of genuine Oshkosh as being really great kids' clothes, and here they are at Target for under $15, as well as, of course, Oh Joy, which is, again, another baby brand that is selling things exclusively at Target. Finally, that brings me to partnerships and licensings. One of the things that Target has done within their brand is have partnerships with other brands that they feel give a certain image to their company. So Starbucks is both an endorser brand, but also is an energizer. Again, you go into Target store and you get a cup of coffee, and you can also go back in the back part and buy Starbucks coffee, by the pound. So it's a nice combination. They recently sold all of their pharmacy space to CVS Pharmacy, which, again, is a huge endorser in parts of the country, that now you get your CVS prescriptions filled at Target. So all brands have objectives for their portfolio, and I want to go in those in a minute, but I wanted to point out that their purpose, the way they see their brand, is outstanding value, continuous innovation, and exceptional experiences. Consistently fulfilling expect more, pay less brand promise. So let's see what it does. Okay, one of the goals is synergy. Well, if you think about it, you shop at Target stores or Target.com for Target brands and exclusive brands, and you use your red card to pay for them, which give you coupons that you can then use at Target stores or get free delivery at Target.com, buying all these. So there's a lot of synergy within this brand. There's also the leverage. Target Brands has leveraged all of these connections with these other brands. Relevance. Target prides itself on design, and that they use that to stay relevant. And I think the story of their medicine bottles is a wonderful example of this. About 10 years ago, Target designed these medicine bottles with award-winning design. They're color-coded. They are easy to read for people who have limited eyesight or a little older. Just really absolutely wonderful bottles. People changed to Target Pharmacy because of these bottles. It was very, very well done. They also want to bring about clarity. When you walk into a Target store, the branding immediately, even though there's not a Target in sight, tells you that's Target. The color, the cleanliness, the nicely organized shelves, everything says Target. It's really nice. I bought it at Target. I want to close with this image because I think it is such a great image. This is from a fashion show by Nancy Judd. This is a recycled outfit using Target bags and a recycled Target uniform to create something that just says Target. It is fun, it's cute, it's very youthful, and it says they're a good corporate citizen because they recycle. Everything you want to know about Target is in that image. These are my references. I thank you very, very much for listening.